Celebrities in the basement, the place to be. Karen Wilder Martin on your TV. Politics, drama, music, sports, arts. Favorite celebs, climbing the charts. First-hand info on the live. Careers, next projects on the rise. Come visit Karen every week. Never know who's in the hot seat. Celebrities in the basement is the place to be. You got Karen Wilder Martin on your TV screen. Celebrities in the basement is the place to be. You got Karen Wilder Martin on your TV screen.
Good evening, I'm Karen Waller Martin.
Good evening, I'm Karen Waller Martin, and welcome to Celebrities in the Basement. But as you see, John and I, we are not in the basement studio tonight. We are at the red carpet premiere of the highly anticipated feature film, North Star. Stay tuned for exclusive footage with behind-the-scene footage. You'll get a sneak peek at the trailer and the red carpet interviews. How exciting! Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I'm Barrett Brooks from Breakfast on Broad, former Eagle, Super Bowl champion. I'm here giving it to you live from Celebrities in the Basement.
I'm Karen Martin.
I'm John Martin.
And we're executive producers of Celebrities in the Basement. And you're watching Philly Fam.
And now I am here with Philadelphia suburban native, director, writer, Mr. Thomas K. Phillips.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, long overdue.
Way long overdue.
What I want to say, I know 3 years back it was in production.
Yep.
What was the delay?
Well, there's a lot of delays. It was a thing of there were so many films of that genre coming out at the same time.
Yes.
And we're a small independent film. I mean, our budget was like $250K, and we couldn't really compete, we felt, at the time with 12 Years a Slave,
Yes.
The Django.
Exactly, yes.
Even though I wrote the film in 2005, so it's been a 10 years a labor of love. So we just played with it and tweaked it and showed it in film festivals and got some great responses. And then RLJ Entertainment came along and they loved it, and we got a distribution deal from it, and now here we are.
And speaking of labor of love, what was your inspiration for this film?
This story takes place in my hometown.
Yes.
And I never knew about it growing up as a child. And that kind of irked me a little bit. And I was like, you know what? This story is a great story. It needs to be told. It needs to be told so our children can hear, our children can understand, our children can learn about it. And that was my main reason why I wrote the script. And it's also turned into a young adult novel as well with a lesson plan. And it's going to be entered into the school systems as well.
How exciting is that? Now, are you working on that project by yourself, or do you have co-writers working with you?
I have a co-writer, Kathleen Good. She's out of Doylestown, Pennsylvania as well. She's actually a teacher, and she did a whole novel, co-written with me, and she did a lesson plan herself. So it's about the kids, I think, and I'm amazed how all this took place right now. I never imagined it in my wildest dreams, and I'm so thankful. Glory to God.
Oh, God is good,
Yeah.
and it all happens on His time.
Yep,
It
absolutely.
wasn't supposed to come out 3 years ago. It was tonight is the night.
Absolutely,
okay?
absolutely.
And so, tell my audience, how did you go about casting this film?
Well, we cast it in Doylestown at the production office, and we had some great associate producers that came along with us, and we just sent out a great audition casting call, and we had probably 400 to 500 people show up.
Yes.
So it was people from all over, Philadelphia, Jersey, New York, D.C., and it was just amazing, the reception we got. So.
Well, I have my tissues ready.
Yeah.
I was told I needed to have them ready. Maybe I should have the whole pack. I don't know.
Well, you'll find some good lighthearted moments in it as well.
Okay,
so that's
yes.
the difference between this film and other films.
And speaking of, writing and directing, and this is your debut.
Yep.
Give me one of your challenges, and then one thing about the film that you're most proud of.
The challenges is being naive and not really know some of the stuff, and I had to do it twice maybe, some of the things. And the most reward is how, as you see here, like I was saying before, the unity of everyone coming together. Like the whole cast and crew was a mixed ethnicity, and they're all so proud and honored to tell this great story. It's not just African American history; it's American history.
It's American
and
history.
it needs to
absolutely.
be told to
Yes.
everyone, so that everyone knows it, knows the history and
Yes.
past. So I'm
Absolutely.
thankful.
Yes, beautiful. I want to wish you the absolute
Thank you.
best and enjoy yourself tonight.
Thank you,
Take
absolutely.
it all in. Just
Will.
stay on cloud nine
I will.
for the rest of the month.
I will. Thank you so much.
God bless.
God bless you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Chris Mann! I love this man right here.
Hey, darling.
We meet again on a red carpet. I told your wife, I said, you need to be walking the red carpet with him.
Look at her. Don't do that. You see how she
We're
looks at
looking
you,
off
right?
camera. You know, she's off camera always.
yeah.
But, you know, you always want to have your spouse on the red carpet with you.
That's
Chris,
funny. Hey,
finally, the North Star
It's been a
red
minute.
carpet. It has.
It's been a
It
minute.
has.
But I think the journey's worth it in the end. I saw this a little while ago, and I heard tonight that there's been some more changes done to it since I've seen it. And it was
Oh.
good then, so I'm really, really excited to see
And you
what-
play William or Will or tell my
Willie.
Willie. Let's get it right.
a little
He's
too
playing.
proper for
Yeah,
this
that's
cat. Don't let me tell. I ain't gonna say
yes.
too much.
Willie. He's playing Willie.
Willie. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So I know you can't tell too much, but
Right.
can you give us a tidbit about Willie?
Willie is a very interesting character in this film. What can I say
That's
about
it.
Willie?
That's all he can say.
I don't
You
know.
can't tell anymore.
I can't even tell you whether you're gonna like or dislike Willie. I can't. You know what I mean? Willie's.
Well, how do you feel about Willie? Do you like or dislike him?
Ooh, okay. That's hard, Karen. Hold on. I like him because he looks like me. Well, you know, some of the things, I'll leave it at that.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
Willie's very interesting. I think you're going to like Willie.
Okay.
In the storyline, you'll like Willie.
All right.
There you
all
go.
right, all
There
right.
you go.
And let's talk about the process because,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips, Thomas Phillips, this is his debut at directing.
yeah.
Give me your insight on his directing skill. You're a seasoned actor.
Yeah. You know what? I like working with Thomas because if he trusted you as an actor, he allowed you to play with things. As a matter of fact, quite a bit of the work that I did there, I asked him. I asked Thomas, "Hey, do you mind if I, do a little?" So he said, "Fine, just go for it." You know what I mean?
Yes.
So he allowed me the freedom to create and make make Willie very interesting,
Yes.
and I think it worked. But you'll see. I mean,
Yes, we're looking
I'm just
forward to
gonna-
seeing
yes.
my buddy Chris
Yes,
Mann
absolutely, Karen.
as Willie in North Star.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Thank you. I
God
appreciate
bless.
it. Thank you, dog.
Absolutely. Mwah.
Mwah.
I love
Always
you.
good.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you, a thief and a robber. I stole this head, this body, and these limbs from my master.
They hard on slaves in Mississippi. Y'all boys want to be free, and you don't want to be a slave for the rest of your life like me.
We're no closer to laying hands on these niggas than we were a week ago. If you bring back Big Ben Jones unharmed,
Big Ben Jones.
I will pay you $3,000.
$3,000, sir. We can help you.
You gonna throw yourself back into danger like that?
That woman could have been our sister or our mama. She just lost a few weeks ago. I believe the Lord put me here for a reason.
Any slave master has a right, by law, to enter these free states and claim what they assume to be their property.
Conductors have found out that they will be raided in 3 days.
Somebody shoot that nigga!
When the sun comes back and the quail first calls.
You get turned around. You look up in the sky. And a brightest star you gonna see, that there gonna be the North Star.
Follow the drinking gourd.
And now I am here with the beautiful actress, Miss Tiffany E. Green. Tiff, we always meet like this. You know what? One of these days we're going to be like mom and daughter in a film, okay? Can't you see that? Yes. Tell my audience, what was your experience like being on the set of North Star?
It was a really, really good experience. I think this is the first project that I actually worked on where I had to do a ton of research, and I had to actually like dive into a different time period where I wasn't even born.
Yes.
Just to get a feel of like how this particular character had lived her life. But it was good. I did a ton of research on like slavery. I read a ton of books, a ton of movies. I said I really like got into the character. I mean, I was happy when the movie was over because it became depressing after a while, but it definitely helped me be able to build my character.
Yes, and it's funny because, you know, Thomas, the writer-director, talked about how he wants to educate, and it sounds like you got an education working on this film about our history, not just African-American history, but history, American history.
Yes, it was good. I learned a lot, a ton of things that I really didn't know, that I didn't learn in school.
And so tell my audience, if you can, without telling too much, your character, can you?
My character is Pauline, which is, of course, she's a slave, but she's a strong-willed slave. She doesn't take no crap from anybody, so that's about it.
And what was it about this film that when you read the script that made you say yes?
I thought she was a strong-willed character. I thought she had a lot of courage, such as myself. It was a period piece, and I always wanted to do a period piece, and I just kind of wanted to know, like, what did they do back then? How did they feel? And taking this character allowed me to actually experience that journey.
Tonight, the first time you're seeing the film, or you saw dailies,
I've seen the film before, yeah. So this would be my night seeing it, my first time seeing it with friends and family. But I've saw the project.
I want to wish you the absolute best. I love you, Tiff.
I love you too.
As always. All right, enjoy. You too. Enjoy your night. Thank you. All right. If you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, you know who this man is.
How you doing today?
BB.
Everything good?
Everything's wonderful. You are here, I'm sure, to support. Tell my audience exactly why you are here tonight and why it is such an exciting night.
Well, I'm here to support my old teammate, a really good friend, Jeremiah Trotter.
Yes.
Trotter not only knocks people out, but he's also an actor, multi-talented, you know. So I have a show called Breakfast on Broad. I'm going to have him on the show tomorrow, talk about it, give him a review. And, you know, it's just a blessing to be in his life and him being in my life.
Yes, yes. Tell my audience, how can they tune into that show?
Well, it's on Comcast Sportsnet,
Yes.
TCN, you know, from 6 to 8, Monday through Friday. Come check me out. It's very opinionated.
Now, all the sports fans, they know how to tune in, but some of my audience are not necessarily sports fans. They're more movie buffs and, you know, music, but now they know how to tune in.
Thank you so much.
BB!
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I need to call you BBB because you're big. This is a big boy right here.
Thank you very much.
God bless,
God bless you too. man.
Recording artist, Miss Jessica Gangway, who you have the soundtrack in the film. Is that correct?
I'm the soloist during the wedding scene. I sing the spiritual Deep River. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the spiritual Deep River. I'm definitely going to have my tissues ready. I can tell. Would you love to give my audience just a little tidbit of your vocals right now?
Oh, sure.
Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campground.
Oh my goodness, beautiful. Oh my goodness, I want to be in tears now. Wait, listen, tell my audience, how did you actually come to be a part of this film?
It's quite miraculous, actually. I was getting notifications about different auditions for theater and film, and none of them really caught my attention. They were either too far away or the material just didn't really get to me. And I saw the notification for the North Star that they were just looking for extras. And they wanted you to wear a period costume. And I had a period costume from a Civil War musical that I was in before. And so I prayed about it, and I ended up going and meeting the director, and he said, I love your look. We'll use you in the movie, and we'll contact you in a month. And I said, oh, thank you. Can I sing for you? And he said,
That's how you do it. That's how you do it, yes.
He said, well, I don't need any more singers, but you can sing if you want to.
Yes.
And I sang for him. They recorded it a month later. They said, we'd like to feature you singing in the movie.
And he swallowed his words. I don't need any more singers, but guess what?
Yes.
Ask
Truly
and you
a
shall
blessing.
receive.
Exactly.
That's what God says. Ask
Such an
and you
honor.
shall receive. I want to wish you the absolute best.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the film and enjoy
you.
your time tonight. And I can't wait to see it and listen to more of your vocals.
Thank you very
God
much.
bless.
Nice to
All
meet
right.
you.
You
God
too.
bless you.
All right. With actor John Wooten. Tell my audience, first of all, how are you feeling this evening?
Feeling well.
Because
Very
this is
excited.
this is long overdue, like 3 years
Absolutely.
coming, right?
Absolutely.
And so it's well worth it. It's going to be a full house in there.
Yeah.
It may be standing room only by the lobby here. I don't know. Tell my audience, what was your experience like on the set of North Star?
So in the North Star, I played the role of Lewis Stone, who would never stay on the plantation. So he was a runner. I don't want to tell you the film, but you had to draw on a lot of emotions and think about what those who were oppressed went through. And some of those scenes were really gut-wrenching. I mean, I took a lot of pain. Oh, for the record, Trotter still has it. He did give me a good shot on set.
Yes.
And, he's still the Axeman.
So your scenes are going to make me cry. You're one of those scenes that's going to have me in tears.
Absolutely. No Django, but
Yes.
I ain't go
Tell
for
my
that.
audience, what was it like working with first-time director Thomas K. Phillips?
Thomas was awesome. He knew exactly what he wanted. Him being a writer made him very intimate with the project. So, we just drew off each other's energy when it came down to, getting the work done in the craft. And he has a passion for the business. So it was an awesome experience.
And now I am here with the man of the hour, Eagles linebacker, former Eagles linebacker turned actor, Jeremiah Trotter.
How
Oh
you
my
doing?
goodness. Tell briefly your story. You went from linebacking to acting. How did that come about?
It's just something that just came up. They was casting for Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Big Ben Jones. And they were looking for the guy with the right personality. And I guess I fit the bill. I think they was casting for a couple of years. And they knew someone that knew me. They said, listen, I know the perfect guy for this role. I'm going to try to bring him in for a read. And I reluctantly went in and read for him. And that was all she wrote.
Let's compare acting with football just for a moment.
Okay.
How did you bring your experience of being a football player to the acting field?
Just my work ethic, ability to take coaching. And I just went in with no expectations. I'd never been in front of the camera from that aspect. And just willing to take coaching, every day trying to learn and get better. Willing to do as many takes as possible to get it right.
Yes.
And, Thomas Phillips, the director, he did an awesome job of just coaching me along each and every day.
Yes.
I had Thomas Barley here, my co-star.
Yes,
He did an awesome job just helping me every day. 'Cause, he's a professional, so I'm the new kid on the block.
Yes,
He didn't make me bring sandwiches or nothing, but
Now, did you have to carry him? I know you carried several people
man.
in this film. Let's talk about that. Yes.
I think I carried everybody in the cast.
So
Everybody.
who carried you?
Nobody. I carried myself. No, listen, seriously, I carried this joker so much. I don't think he had. You got any walking scenes?
So, but not to tell too much. What was the reason, if you want to tell, why you had to be carried?
It was a lot of turbulence in the film.
Okay,
that was
yes.
written in the script.
It wasn't no turbulence. From the first day, he got hurt.
Right.
Soon as we ran off the plantation, he got hurt like 2 blocks away. So
that's how the script read.
Well, that's how Thomas wrote the script.
You just doing your job.
That's it. You cannot blame me.
Yes. And so, what was your take on? Thomas Phillips is a first-time director. You've been in other films and other projects. What was your feel about him and his directing skill?
I really thought Thomas did a great job. I really did. I never doubted him from the beginning, though. Just being the first-time director, everybody got to have their first time.
Yes.
At one point, I was the first time I ever acted.
Absolutely, yes.
I never doubted him from the beginning, and he handled himself as a professional the whole time.
Ask him if he doubted me. yeah, he don't want to answer that question.
That's a different story.
Right.
Every time you ask him, hey, did you doubt Trotter? You know.
Yes. Now tell me this. I know. Did you see the film already?
Yes.
Or dailies of the film?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen
Well, I've been told there's been some changes.
Oh,
So
for real?
even though you've seen it in the past, there's been some edits. So wait, you're sweating. Why are you sweating?
Yeah. I'm trying to see what the edit. I hope they didn't take my my love scene out.
Oh shucks, you got a love scene?
Got a love scene. Did a little, little hugging, I did a couple kisses, something like that.
It was truly a pleasure. I want to wish you guys the absolute best.
Thank you very
truly,
much.
this was long overdue, like 3 years waiting. I'm glad we waited. It's going to be standing room in that theater tonight.
Yep, thank you.
God bless. God
All right,
bless.
thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of the red carpet premiere, The North Star.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you, a thief and a robber. I stole this head, this body, and these limbs from my master.
They hard on slaves in Mississippi. Y'all boys want to be free, and you don't want to be a slave for the rest of your life like me.
We're no closer to laying hands on these niggas than we were a week ago. If you bring back Big Ben Jones unharmed, I will pay you $3,000.
$3,000, sir. We can help you.
You gonna throw yourself back into danger like that?
That woman could have been our sister or our mama. She's just us a few weeks ago. I believe the Lord put me here for a reason.
Any slave master has a right by law to enter these free states and claim what they assume to be their property.
Conductors have found out that they will be raided in 3 days.
Somebody shoot that nigga!
When the sun comes back and the quail first calls.
You get turned around. You look up in the sky. And the brightest star you gonna see, that there gonna be the North Star.
Follow the drinking gourd.
Bill Wilmore is here on the red carpet. Oh my goodness, Bill, you are looking dapper, I must say, for the red carpet. Yes. Hey, Bern. Mwah. Well.
It's exciting.
It's finally here.
Yeah. It's been a long time. Yeah, I was thinking on the way up here, I actually shot the original trailer for this in 2012.
Yes.
And we never thought it was going to happen. And Thomas and the cast did a great job in making all this come to fruition. And it's an exciting
look
day.
At tonight. It is so
I know, and the turnout is wonderful.
It's Hollywood and Philadelphia right now, Bill.
I'm I feel blessed to be
Yes,
here.
yes.
And then I'm on Celebrities in the Basement.
You're on
I'm just
Celebrities.
like,
I'm
wow,
so excited.
I can't believe that.
Listen, Bill, tell my audience briefly, without giving too much
Sure.
about your character, what your character is.
My character is Mr. Graham.
Yes.
And I am a free slave. And I convince the Quakers to go down to the South to try to rescue a young lady who's with child by her slave master. And Trotter agrees to go and do it. And the rest is history.
Oh my goodness, I'm looking forward to seeing you on the big
Thank you,
screen
thank you.
tonight, Bill.
Thank you for being here.
And let me just say, it's because of Bill, Celebrities in the Basement is here tonight.
Oh,
Yes,
well,
yes.
listen, we're just honored that you're here.
Yes.
And you do a great job, and you mean a lot to the community and to Philadelphia. You are our star.
Oh, God bless, God bless.
All right.
Yes, enjoy yourself on the screen
Thank you,
tonight.
sweetie.
All right,
Thank you,
all
thank
right. Here with actor Mark Johnson. You are looking debonair for the red carpet. He knows how to get it right. Mark, tell my audience, what was the experience like being on set of The North Star?
It was a great experience. Just being able to be there with everyone from, Cliff to Trot to Lynn, Keith David, Thomas Bartley, Tiffany Green. Just being there where everybody was, honor. Christopher Mann, how can I forget him?
Yes, I was going to say, you start naming names. I try never to start naming names because it's always someone. But Chris, we can't forget about you.
Can't forget about Chris. He'd kill me if I do. But the experience is just great. Just looking back in history, and doing my homework. When I was growing up and I was in school, I did my homework, but not as deep as I had to go into the role I had to go into this time.
Yes.
So I really got to see, the making in history and that we're able to put that on screen and how it's authentic and so real. It's breathtaking, So I thank God, for allowing me to have this opportunity.
And it's when I talked to Thomas Phillips about educating, he talked about why he did this film, and one of the reasons why was so he can educate, not just students and young people, but the entire world.
Exactly.
And we're all going to take away from this film. But you, as an actor, had to do that research to get down and get into the nitty gritty of why your character is doing what it's doing.
Right.
Please give us a synopsis of your character without giving too much away.
Okay. Virgil, strong. He just want to get away, and he has his own mission, and he kind of don't care. He's going to put his life on the line to get whatever he wants, but what happens to Virgil, I'm going to leave that to the movie to tell the story.
So I do have one question. Did Big Ben have to carry you too?
Yeah, he had to carry me. He cried on me. So just the whole experience of the whole thing, like I said, it was just an awesome time. And like we was talking about, it's educating, educated me more than what I did know. And as human beings, we're always evolving and learning.
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to wish you the absolute best.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
yourself on the big screen tonight.
Thank you.
All right.
All
enjoy.
right.
All right. Thank you. I'm Karen Martin.
I'm John Martin.
And we're executive producers of Celebrities in the Basement, and you're watching Philly Cam.
Jones unharmed. I will pay you $3,000.
$3,000, sir. We can help you.
You gonna throw yourself back into danger like that?
That woman could have been our sister or our mama. She just lost a few weeks ago. I believe the Lord put me here for a reason.
Any slave master has a right by law to enter these free states and claim what they assume to be their property.
Conductors have found out that they will be raided in 3 days.
And somebody shoot that nigga!
When the sun comes back and the quail first calls.
You get turned around. you look up in the sky, and the brightest star you gonna see, that there gonna be the North Star.
Follow the drinking gourd.
Celebrities in the basement is the place to be. You got Ken Waller Martin on your team screen. Don't get anything.